This was the last time anyone ever saw Samantha Josephson alive. A simple mistake. A tragic end. She thought she was getting into an Uber. She wasn't. She was walking into a trap, set by a predator hiding in plain sight. Samantha Josephson, a 21-year-old political science student from Robbinsville, New Jersey, was studying at the University of South Carolina. A bright, promising future was abruptly cut short by a heinous act of violence. Samantha had a zest for life. During her time at USC, she had traveled to Barcelona, Madrid, and Paris. She was ambitious, on her way to study law at Drexel University School of Law. But on the fateful night of March 29, 2019, her life was brutally taken from her. Samantha had been out with friends in the Five Points district of downtown Columbia, enjoying a typical Friday evening. As the night grew late, Samantha decided to head home, ordering an Uber to take her there. Little did she know, a sinister figure lurked in the shadows, preying on her innocence. Surveillance footage showed her getting into the car, the last sighting of Sammy alive. This figure was Nathaniel Rowland, a 24-year-old man with a criminal history who had turned his car into a prison, trapping Samantha with the child-proof locks. Her concerned roommates reported her missing later that day.
What's emergency?
Hi, we were just gonna call to let you know our friend is missing.
This call ignited a frantic 24-hour manhunt that ended in the most horrifying way imaginable. Samantha's body was found by turkey hunters in a field located 65 miles away from Columbia, near the small rural town of New Zion. Rowland was no stranger to the law, having been previously arrested for fraud. But nobody could have predicted the horrifying act he was capable of committing. The cold-blooded monster inflicted over 120 stab wounds on Samantha. Despite the horrific brutality of the crime, the motive remains a mystery, described by the prosecuting attorney as a random act of violence. The car he was driving was spotted by a vigilant officer during a routine traffic stop the day after Samantha's disappearance, leading to Rowland's arrest.
We see the body cam video from Officer Kraft. You can see he approaches the car. He claims he can smell marijuana, then asks for Rowland's identification and for him to step out. This is when officers say Rowland begins to run away.
During his trial, Rowland attempted to maintain his innocence, his lawyers arguing that there was no conclusive evidence his DNA was on the murder weapon. Even Rowland's mother came to his defense, only to be swiftly silenced by the overwhelming weight of evidence against him.
And I know he didn't do this.
We're
But,
not going to hear any
yes,
claim
sir.
of what
Okay.
he did or didn't do.
Yes,
He's guilty of murder. He's
Yes,
guilty
sir.
of kidnapping.
Yes, sir.
He's guilty of possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime.
Rowland was ultimately sentenced to life in prison on July 27, 2021. The judge's final words to him serve as a chilling reminder of the heartlessness of his act.
I have dealt with the heartless, and you fall into that category.
Samantha's death has left a lasting legacy. Her parents established the What's My Name Foundation in her honor, working to educate people about rideshare safety. Laws have been enacted. Universities have launched safety campaigns, all in an effort to prevent such a tragedy from happening again. Samantha was posthumously awarded her degree, and even though her dreams were tragically cut short, her spirit continues to inspire change and action. And so, while we remember Samantha, let's also remember the importance of vigilance and safety.